just trying to cut back a little bit maybe, these books will be excellent. You don't, with these books, especially one of these books, it just tells you how to drop a couple of pounds every month just by cutting back on calories. For example, instead of getting a Big Mac, it might tell you to get a double cheeseburger, stuff like that. So not necessarily if you're just like really strict on yourself like I am, just if you're trying to, of course, maintain your weight or lose a couple of pounds here or there. So one of those books are great for that. And I just wanted to show you guys the books that I have. I'm sure that there are probably millions of weight loss books out there. I know it is. And I know that there are some better. And if you have any like really good books that are very informative, that you think I should read or whatever, let me know in a comment, email me. I love information. Like I don't want a book, I can't even talk. I don't want a book that's gonna preach to me. I want a book that's gonna really tell me what I should be doing, what I shouldn't be doing, stuff like that. So basically these with the books that I have, that's what they are really for. So my first book I want to show you guys is the Calorie King, Calories, Fat, and Carbs. It counts all of that. Basically, I already did a review on this, so I'm not going to go really into this book. If you want to know more about this book, I will put the link to that video at the bottom and you can check out that video. But basically this book, The Calorie King, he has like every food you can imagine. Restaurants and everything all in this book. When I say food, I mean food. Not just restaurants. I mean like things you would cook at home: chicken, fish, fruits, veggies, tomatoes, fruits. It has everything listed, and it has like what the carbs is, fat is, carbohydrates. I said that. Yep, I did. Calories, fat, and carbs. Yeah. And then it has other things like the iron and everything like that, fast food restaurants, etc. So you guys, if you are really watching, if you're really watching your carbs, you really need to have this book and keep it with you. So when you go out, if you're not sure if you should eat this or that, this book will really help you if you're counting calories. Okay, my next book is on my iPod. I thought that this book was excellent. It was Jillian Michaels' Master Your Metabolism. I thought that book was excellent, you guys. I should have pulled up some things came with the book online, but I didn't. Anyway, this has been like a week and a half since I listened to this book. I should have refreshed myself so I could tell y'all about it. Anyway, basically, in that book, she basically tells you the foods that it is a book about a diet, a specific diet that she tells you that you should get on in order to really lose weight. Besides that, she gives you a lot of information about different foods, what's good for you, the veggies, the color of the veggies, what colors do this, what colors do that. She tells you a lot about different foods, different chemicals that you should not be taking into your body, what the chemicals are doing to you. I mean, it's a very interesting book. And I sat here, and I think the book might be like 4 hours long. And I sat here and I listened to that book because it was just that interesting to me. So I wish I could go into a little bit more detail. I should have refreshed myself, but like I said, it's hundreds, thousands of weight loss books, and books that's just telling you about what foods do for you and whatever the chemistry and all that great stuff. So if you have a book like that, then I don't see a reason to even get that one. But if you don't, then you should really check this one out, because I downloaded this off of Audibles, and Jillian, she really explains everything so you can really understand what's going on. And I'm not quoting her, but I think what she said was, if it does not have a mother and it does not grow from the ground, you shouldn't eat it. So I thought that was funny, kind of cute in a way. So I totally agree with that. I'm not saying. And also she said, have you ever seen a Cheeto growing out of a tree? I thought that was funny too. I'm not saying that I'm never going to eat a Cheeto anymore, because I'll be lying, okay? But I totally get it. And I totally feel her on that. So, yeah. She talk about things like MSG and all that great stuff. So I think you guys should check it out. Anyway, moving along to the next book I have. And the last book, this is the No Diet Weight Loss Solution. And it's Eat This, Not That, okay? Like I told y'all in another video, I don't like to read, okay? That's why I have my iPod, so I can download books and I can listen to somebody else read it. I don't like to read. So what really attracted me to this book was, I'm like a fucking kid, the pictures. Okay, it has pictures. If it just had words, I would not have purchased it, believe it or not. But it has pictures, okay? And so that's what's so great about this book. And basically, this book is exactly what it says it is. It tells you about eat this, not that. Now, this is the book that I was talking about, that if you're really not trying to really lose weight, you're just trying to maintain your weight, or maybe drop a pound here or there each month, then this book is excellent for that. I want to show you guys a couple of different things that when I was looking at the book, and I was like, wow, I would have never known that if I didn't look at this book. Okay, so let's see. It do have different stories, really funny stories in the book too. So I think you guys should check that out. It has a lot of, it's not just pictures. I want to make that clear. It is stories at the beginning of every chapter. It has descriptions why they say don't eat this, eat that. It has a lot of words, but it has a lot of pictures too. Okay, in this one it says swap out a it says eat this at Wendy's. It says eat the Wendy's. What kind of burger is that? I guess it just says eat the Wendy's 1/4 pound single. I'm not sure what burger that is. Instead of eating the Whopper. So it's saying eat a Wendy's burger instead of eating a Whopper. You know what I mean? And then here at the, I just put some stuff. I just put some paper clips on some things I want to show you guys. In this one it says, with the wings, it says eat Applebee's buffalo wings instead of eating Uno Chicago Grill 3-way buffalo wings. We don't have that restaurant, but that's what it's saying. And in the, I'm not going to go through all that, but in the little circle, y'all see the little circles there? It has the calories, the fat, and the the calories, the fat, and the sodium for every single item that it pictures. Okay? And it has like the ribs, what ribs to eat, what pasta to eat, and all that. And so it has a lot of that going on there. In chapter 1, eat this, not that, and this is the same restaurant, okay? In chapter 1, no, I don't know what chapter this is. Anyway, so that's not one to do. Okay, Chick-fil-A, okay? At Chick-fil-A, it says eat this, not that, okay? So, as y'all can see, it's saying eat the grilled chicken sandwich and the french fries, but don't eat the chicken Caesar cool wrap, okay? Now, looking at that, I would have totally went for the wrap. I would have totally went for the wrap, you guys. But it does. It says the sandwich and the fries. It says the sandwich and the fries has 590 calories, and the chicken salad and the coleslaw has 820 calories. So, yeah, that's what I mean by this book is going to teach you that, it taught me anyway, that, yeah, I don't know what I'm eating. I think I'm doing good, and I'm really not. So, yeah. IHOP. Totally, I would have went for this spinach thing over here. Totally, okay? But they're saying that the pancakes, the eggs, and the bacon is less calories than this spinach over here. Okay? Y'all see that? It says that the pancakes is 650 calories and the spinach and mushroom omelet is 980 calories. Alright. I guess I'll go over like 2 more things and I'll wrap it up, you guys. This is basically saying eat these instead of these over here. If y'all can see that. It's saying eat these. No. Yeah. Eat these instead of these. Don't eat these over here. Okay, now for these Ritz crackers, I have some of these in my closet. I'm going to eat them. Okay? I ain't going to lie. But now I know that the Ritz crackers are not good. And these Ritz crackers, if y'all can see that, they're whole wheat. And what it says down here is it says that the main ingredient is still script in enriched flour. So even though it's whole wheat, it's not 100% wheat. So yeah. So little things like that, they get you. But now I know. Now I know. And it was one more thing. Oh, one more thing. Cookies. Okay, these are cookies, y'all. These are the cookies you should eat right here. These are the cookies you shouldn't eat. So, and the cookies that you should eat, these Chips Ahoy cookies, I would have totally not ate those, okay? These are Oreo reduced fat right there. This book is saying that I should eat the regular Chips Ahoy chewy cookie over the reduced fat. And looking at it, 2 of the chewy Chips Ahoy has 120 calories and the reduced fat Oreos have 150. So that's what I mean by yeah, we don't know what we're eating. And then at the back of the book, it has veggies on what the colors do and what's good for you, what it stimulates in your body and all that great stuff. And yeah, this book is kind of like the Calorie King book. This one has pictures, of course, and it's just slam packed full of a whole bunch of information. So these are 3 books, and I paid for all of these out of my pocket. No one gave me anything.